As a man, it's not hard to not be a creep. It pains me to make this video because I rock with Jonah Hill heavy. I'm a big fan of Jonah Hill. Granted, everything I'm about to talk about right now is, as of this moment, as of 1:50 on a Tuesday, it is all alleged. Do with that information what you will. But Jonah Hill has been a very busy man for the last week and a half. I blame Jonah Hill and Keke Palmer for ruining my Twitter feed. The audience for this channel is still growing, so I don't really know exactly if people are black, white. Hopefully you don't even know about that Keke Palmer situation. It's a black situation. Completely stupid. But now Jonah Hill has a new accusation against him, and this comes from the actress from Zoey 101. I never really watched the show. Her name is Alexa Nikolas. But according to her, she was 16 years old. Jonah Hill came on to her. She came on Twitter. She's actually been putting a lot of people on blast. Like, I believe in her bio, it says like eat predators or kill predators or something like that. But hey, for me, putting predators on blast and putting creepy dudes out there, I'm all for it. But she made a little thread on Twitter and she says, after seeing Sarah Brady's admirable post about Jonah Hill, I just gotta say, when I was 16, I got invited to a house party at Justin Long's house where he was living with some lame predator actor from CSI Miami. I'll look his name up later when I find him. I don't know who Justin Long is. You might. But whoever this dude is, she says his name is Jonathan Togo. She said, oh yeah, that was a guy living with, from my memory, Justin Long. He was sleeping, aka assaulting a minor, a friend of mine that was also 16 or 17. Anyways, Jonah Hill came over at some point and we were pretty wasted because of course the predators were feeding us minors a bunch of alcohol. Jonah Hill seemed to have his eyes on me because at one point I wanted a cig and he said he had one in his car right outside. Didn't seem like too much of an effort, so I trusted him. I went outside and he grabbed the cigs from his front seat. She then says, Jonah Hill didn't hand me the cig, which I thought was weird, and then as we walked back to the door, I asked him for it and he said nothing but slammed me to the door and shoved his tongue down my throat. I was so appalled I pushed him off of me and ran inside. Just to note, Jonah Hill said if I wanted the cig, I had to come with him outside to get it. He didn't want to go all alone. They were all aware I was 16. So as creepy as that already is, she started even exposing more people. Like, she even tweeted, I've been traumatized by men in Hollywood. It's truly sad the traumatic events I have lodged in my body and mind. Things have to change. Family Guy too. So the Family Guy thing, I didn't even know about that. She tweeted that later, but apparently Seth MacFarlane is a creep too, allegedly. She tweeted out, one day after more therapy, we can all start talking about Seth MacFarlane's utter predatory disrespect for professional boundaries, period. Allegations, once again, these are allegations. I don't know if police are getting involved. I don't know if the actual investigation is happening, but it's never good when a woman, especially multiple women, start to accuse you of stuff. When there's smoke, there's fire. We don't know. Most women wouldn't lie about stuff like this. Most, that's the key word. Do I believe these allegations? I would hope she wouldn't lie about this. I would pray that she wouldn't lie about this, but at the same time, it's like, why would she? We see this type of stuff in Hollywood whenever a guy becomes a creep. Like, we just saw this with Jonathan Majors. Once one thing happens, then we get the snowball effect. Multiple women, multiple people will come out and start to kind of say the similar things. So with this situation, with Jonah Hill having this thing with the surfer a few days ago, I would not be surprised if in the next few days or weeks we get more women or guys saying Jonah Hill is terrible, whatever. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm a fan of Jonah Hill. I hope this isn't true. Am I saying I don't believe this? No, I don't know that nigga. He could be a creep for all I know. Now, when it comes to the surfer chick and the whole boundary situation, I think all that is stupid. I mean, I feel like a lot of people, they just like to try to pick sides, when to me, I feel like two things can be true at the same time. When it comes to Jonah Hill with the boundaries, even though they weren't really boundaries, do I agree with him doing that? No. If you don't know what I'm talking about, apparently he dated this surfer chick. He used to like pictures of her in her bikinis and blah, blah, blah. And then she put out this text message. Let me try to find that real quick. So she got this text from Jonah Hill that says, plain and simple, if you need surfing with men, boundaryless, inappropriate friendships with men, to model, to post pictures of yourself in bathing suits, to post sexual pictures, friendships with women who are in unstable places and from your wild recent past, beyond getting a lunch or coffee or something respectful, I am not the right partner for you. If these things bring you to a place of happiness, I support it, and there will be no hard feelings. These are my boundaries for romantic partnership, my boundaries with you based on the ways these actions have hurt our trust. Now for that, like I said, I don't agree with what he did, but he laid it out plain and simple and he told her, if this is not cool with you, you can leave. The way that I interpreted all this, because I believe she dated him for months or something after that, like she stayed with him. So it seemed like a rich dude you was dating offered you some rules and some boundaries and you decided to go along with it. What do you want me to do? You decided to stay in that situation. What do you want me to do? But with these new allegations, man, I hope it's not true. Once again, I don't think she would just lie and just make this up out of nowhere. I've never heard of this actress. I never watched Zoey 101, but I mean, it seems like she's been through a lot, and I can only imagine some of the stuff that these kid stars have gone through in Hollywood. I mean, we see how jacked up Britney Spears is right now. That's a whole different situation. I can't even think of how badly Hollywood and the people around her have failed her, but that's a whole nother different story. I hope this isn't true. Like I said, I'm a fan of Jonah. I hope he's not a creep. I would not be surprised if more women came out after this. We see the snowball effect. And like I said, for me, when it comes to predators and creepy dudes, get all of these dudes out of here. I don't like Superbad and Wolf on Wall Street enough to be like, oh, Jonah Hill assaulted a minor. Oh, well, you know, that's cool. No, where's Chris Hansen at? Take a seat, bro. I'm recording this early in the day. I mean, it looks like she tweeted this actually a few days ago, but Pop Crave, whether you hate the platform or not, they have a large audience. They put it on the timeline and now it's going everywhere. Yeah, get all these creeps out of here, man. Hollywood, like I said, it's not hard to not be a creep, man. Like, put the dick away, bro. Put your dick away. Once again, I will not be surprised if more stuff comes out. Maybe this gets investigated. I don't know what's gonna be the end result of all this. Is nothing gonna happen? Is Jonah Hill gonna make a statement? I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new here. What do you think about this whole Jonah Hill situation? Did you have an issue with the boundaries? Like I said, for me, I think he's wrong for doing that. But if you decide to stay and deal with it, and you're an adult, what you want me to do? I can't do nothing for you. But love you guys. Tell someone you love them. Till next time, see you in the next life.